watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
Good evening, Red Devil fans, and welcome to GHS-TV's live football coverage at Ken Netherland Stadium and GHS-TV studios. We're in for another enthusiastic, thrilling, and electrifying Friday night football game. I'm Calvin Nicholson.
I'm Darian Branch. Tonight, our Germantown Red Devils take on the 0-2 Sheffield Knights. The Red Devils are looking to keep their perfect record tonight.
And that's right, Darian, and they most likely will. Sheffield hasn't scored a touchdown all season.
It's a different story for the Red Devils, who have averaged 40 points the last two games. There were some bumps and bruises along the way. Despite all of that, we are headed to the top this season.
We have Rachel on the sideline ready for the game as much as we are. Hey, Rachel.
Hey guys, the Red Devils are fueled after the win last week against Bartlett. And while Germantown is expected to win this game tonight, it's not guaranteed. Last week, the team dominated the Panthers 39-6. Our sophomore running back, Jeremiah Taylor, rushed for 89 yards and 1 touchdown on only 6 carries. This sophomore's longest reception was for an incredible 78 yards. Larry Johnson also bagged 2 scores for the team. And as always, our defense was on fire thanks to Carter Booth, our senior cornerback. Overall, our last game was great. This game is expected to be even greater. Kickoff is in a few, so I'm going to send it back to y'all in the studio.
You'll hear one name tonight many times, Trayvon McGorry.
From leading his team on the field to making big plays when it most matters the most, Trayvon McGorry has become a name to watch. GHS-TV's Will Cobbins and Charles Moore talked to him about those big plays.
After fending off the reigning state champions and the top 10 opponents, the team is looking to go 3-0 this week with the help of wide receiver Trayvon McGorry.
He's here with us now. Hey, Trayvon. Looking back on the Bartlett game, and you guys beat them from last year, what have the team and yourself come up with to keep this going?
Our leadership is proven, and that's it.
After losing to Bartlett and Houston last year, what can we do to do better this year?
We could pick up more leadership and stay focused.
Okay.
We've seen you catch many playmaking passes. What goes through your mind during these catches?
Really just putting my body on the line for the team.
After being a key playmaker, Trey, how does it feel to keep that key playmaker mentality?
Just keep going every day at practice. Just keep going.
You're going to a D1 school. What helped you on the field to keep that track going and making key plays?
Every game, every practice, I just keep working. That's all you can do.
Thank you, Trey. Thank you for coming out. Now you can go to practice. I'm Charles Moore, a reporter from GHS-TV.
And I'm Will Cobbins, and we'll see you under the Friday Night Lights.
Offensive lineup, Darian. Starting at quarterback is none other than sophomore Jordan Shelton.
At number 7, Larry Johnson starting at running back.
Jordan Shelton, 6'1", 185 pounds.
Larry Johnson, running back, junior, 5'9", 160 pounds.
KVS record, running back, senior, 5'9", 184 pounds.
Marlon Hammond, wide receiver, senior, 6'2", 190 pounds.
Trayvon McGorry, wide receiver, senior, 6 foot, 170 pounds.
Laquan Higginbottom, wide receiver, junior, 6'1", 175 pounds.
Joshua Williams, left tackle, senior, 6'2", 255.
William Cobbins, offensive line, junior, 6'1", 230.
Jeremiah Thompson, senior, 5'11", 300 pounds.
Donovan Fuller, offensive line, senior, 5'10", 210 pounds.
Now, Andre Amos, offensive line, senior, 6'4". Now I want to get into the defensive lineup. We have a slight bit of a change in our defensive lineup. Starting out with Vidal Catherine. He's going to be outside linebacker, senior, 6'3", 215.
Nichols Clark, defensive line, senior, 6'2", foot, 255 pounds.
Jacob Jones, defensive tackle, senior, 6 foot, 295.
Diju Ba, defensive line, senior, 6'3", 265 pounds.
Peyton Ballard, linebacker, junior, 5'11", 185 pounds.
Corbin Lynch, linebacker, senior, 5'9", 170 pounds.
Carter Booth, defensive back, senior, 5'9", 163 pounds.
Antonio Crawford, safety, senior, 6'1", 180 pounds.
Jaden Thomas, safety, senior, 5'11", 175 pounds.
Malik Mason, safety, sophomore, 6'2", 185 pounds.
Malik Dean, wide receiver, junior, 6'2", 180 pounds. And we have just got in from Coach Gene. We have a new kicker on the field. It's going to be Jacob Correas. He's going to be number 27, and he's a senior this year. I'm excited to see the leadership that he brings on the field and to see that leg he had as well. I've heard that he does play soccer as well, so he's used to moving around with his legs, so I'm excited to see what he does on the field tonight. Now I just want to get into this. I want to recap on Bartlett's game. I want to get your perspective on how the Bartlett game went. Can you give it to me, Darian? What are you feeling?
Well, the Bartlett game went very good for Germantown. You know, it was a lot of mistakes, but we made up for them. We made up for them a lot. And then we were just our defense is very strong defense, very strong offense also.
Darian, with Sheffield being an 0-2 team, they haven't scored a touchdown all season, not even close, Darian. How do you feel about tonight? Going in tonight, what are your thoughts?
Well, Sheffield being a small school and Germantown being a big school, it's very different between the skills on both teams. I feel like if Germantown just doesn't play down to their competition or come out with a different mentality, the game will go great today.
Especially Sheffield only having a whole team of 25, Germantown over 80. So I'm excited to see that we do have an advantage, but I'm excited to see what the Red Devils can do just to knock Sheffield out of our way and we can move on to our next opponent. We talked to Coach Gene over the week, and he kind of gave us his just overview of this game. He said that this, of course, anybody on the schedule, that means they're in their way, and that's competition. Sheffield being one of the lowest in our particular region in our division, I'm excited to see how we'll end up capitalizing on their mistakes and what we can do to help and how we can take advantage of their small team. But I want to get ready to head out and start. They're getting ready to do the Pledge of Allegiance now out on the field. I want to get ready to head out there now.
I made this shirt. You go to the demonstration. Go ahead.
655. 655.
My mama right there. Yeah, in a white shirt and a black shirt. What's that? Another shirt I made. I got that. I don't think I'm that far down.
I know, but this in a way.
No.
You got that knee. I think you like right there.
I thought y'all was over there. I thought y'all wasn't in front.
Why we want to move? You don't want to sit right there?
I want to because I'm like, I thought. How Miss Knox get a chair?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to Ken Netherland Stadium, home of your Germantown Red Devils. Please stand and remove your hats as we honor America.
Watch my cup, y'all. Watch my cup.
Your captains for tonight's game, with a 9-KBS record, number 59.
We are moments away from the opening kickoff. Now our game captains are heading in. They are heading out on the field now. We are moments away from opening kickoff, Darian. Our game captains for tonight is going to be number 90, number 59, and number 9.
So it seems like our Red Devils and Sheffield are going to meet in the middle of the field to get this coin toss.
Darian, can you describe to us what is a coin toss? What's the purpose of it?
So basically the purpose of it is to see basically what the team wants to do to begin the game off. Some teams, if they win it, they'll defer. They'll rather let the other team pick what they want to do first.
Take care of problems. Don't make us do it. Let's just have a good football game. Sound easy enough?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Guys, real simple. I got a quarter here. It's made right here in the United States of America. That's how special it is. Got a head, got a tail. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to catch it. You're going to call it loud enough in the air so that you can hear it, okay? Got it? Here we go. Yeah. Yes, it is, and I'm guessing you want to. Defense. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you again. Are you sure you want to? You want to kick off is what you're saying. You want to defer to the second half. That's what you're saying. Okay? You weren't saying it right. That's part of it. So you guys want to receive which way? Well, you want to receive which way you want to kick now. Kick away.
Good
Let's go ahead and flip around, guys.
You guys line up on me right here.
Your coach told me you wanted to receive. Has won the toss. They've deferred. Reds be receiving. Let's shake hands and get it going, guys.
Germantown will receive.
And the Red Devils have made their way out on the field. We are set to receive the ball and starting in our offensive lineup. The Germantown Red Devils have officially made their way on the field for the third game of this season in the third week of our season.
Well, with this electrifying energy by Germantown coming out through the tunnel, I feel like they won't play down to their competition tonight. They're ready. They're trying to go ahead and get this game over with.
Darian, just off the look of things, once again, of course, this team, I'd say, ranks nowhere in the Germantown League. Them being more of a small school, Germantown being, like I said, about 80 members on their team or more. So therefore, I'm excited to see how Germantown can play up. Maybe they will give Sheffield. I'm believing Sheffield will get a run for their money tonight, and we're going to take home another victory for our third victory of the season.
That third victory will lead us to 3-0, with us already being ranked #1 on commercial appeal. Us being number one ranked on commercial appeal, that brings a lot of attention towards us. Us being #1, it makes team wants to study us more, wants to go over our plays, make sure they can stop us, make sure they can bring us down some rankings.
Now, we have moved down since the Bartlett game. We have moved down in the commercial appeals in the state. We went from #7 to now #8. So I'm excited to see. I want to know if we can get that #7 back or even higher after tonight's game.
Yes, I believe if they keep averaging 40 points, if they keep this for about 2-3 more games, they can get that #7 spot back.
Well, by the looks of things, the Sheffield Knights are now making their way out on the field, and we are preparing for the opening kickoff. I really want to know, Darian, I'm hoping that Sheffield want to know if they'll kick the ball deep tonight. I do want to see what their kicker is talking about, how he's feeling tonight, and what his leg is going to do for the Germantown Red Devils.
So it seems like Sheffield will come out, kick the ball from our 40-yard line, kick it off to Germantown. And yes, I do want to see can Sheffield kicker kick the ball very far. It seems like our official is coming out with the football, ready to place it on the 40-yard line for Sheffield to kick off to Germantown. So the players and coaches, well, actually Sheffield coach actually made a decision of kicking the ball off first play of the game, really, first drive of the game. And the first drive of the game is kind of the most important drive of the game, but it's really not the most important drive of the game.
And the ball is, we're set. The Sheffield Knights are now setting up the ball, preparing for the opening kickoff of the game.
So it seems like there was some miscommunication on the field. The ref is going back out there. Seems like the kicker he's putting the ball back on the tee. May have fell off. So now Sheffield is ready to kick the ball, maybe with a little wind out there, as we can see on the flags in the background. Seems like there are a lot of flags.
But the question is, will this kick off? And the ball is now up. Oh, and
he kicks it short, and it is recovered by Germantown at the 40-yard line. First down for Germantown. First and 10 on the 40. Seems like our electrifying offense is ready to come on the field. They're ready to dominate this game.
Jordan Shelton being a sophomore this year, I'm excited to see his leadership on the field tonight and to see what he can bring home for the Germantown Red Devils.
Yes, this will be his second game starting, Coach Dean allowed Makai Robbins to start last game. Seems like Germantown comes out first and 10 on the 40-yard line. Seems like we're going to have two running backs in the backfield, Rickard and Johnson. Seems like Rickard goes in motion. They throw it to Rickard, and it's an incomplete pass, the first play of the game. Seems like So it seems like it was a fumble on the play, backwards pass, which pushes Germantown back 5 yards. So which puts them at the 35-yard line, 2nd and 15 for Germantown.
Great job by Cavius out there. Way to cover up that fumble.
So it seems like they're going to come with this same formation, send Record back in motion. They throw it to him once again on the left side, and he is dashing up the field and is tackled at about the 45-yard line. Third and 5 for Germantown with about a 10-yard receiving yards. Let's see that again, Calvin. As you can see, Jordan throws it, and he gets down at about the 4. So it seems like it's 3rd and 5 for Germantown. They're going to have Johnson in the backfield and move Record to the slot receiver. Seems like we have a offsides on Sheffield's defense, which will push Germantown up. First down for Germantown at exactly the 51-yard line. 1st and 10. Seems like they're going to keep Record on the outside. We're in the slot receiver with Johnson in the backfield. Shelton hands it off to Johnson, and Johnson is stopped right at the line. 0-yard gain there by Germantown. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 for Germantown.
We're 2 minutes about into the game, Darian. I would say this is probably one of in this season. This has been the slowest game of the season. In a start-off perspective.
So it seems. So now they have Record, McGorry, and Johnson in the backfield. With Johnson in the backfield, Shelton snaps it. He hands it off to Johnson. Johnson weaves through the defenders and is down at about the 42-yard line. 8-yard gain there by Johnson. 3rd and 2 for Germantown. Let's see that again, Calvin. Ball is snapped to Shelton. Shelton hands it off to Johnson. Johnson weaves through defenders. About an 8-yard gain there. Great run there by Johnson.
By the looks of it, Darian, it seems like we just may have. Seems like they may have that the Sheffield Knights may have just beat our expectations just by a little bit. They're stopping the Red Devils where they stand just to see it.
So it seems like Shelton throws it. He throws it to number 3, McGorry. First touchdown of the game.
Touchdown, Germantown.
Great pass there by Shelton. Great pass there by Shelton and McGorry. Great connection by the two quarterbacks.
And I want to see that again because it was actually just an explosive play if you look at it. George Shelton throws it to McGorry. McGorry takes off running for it. And it's clear, and he has it for the touchdown. I'm excited to see is Coach Jean going to – I'm wondering, just is Coach Jean going to go for a 2-point? Is he going to go for the kickoff? By the looks of the setup, we're going for that 2-point conversion.
Yes, great 42-yard pass from Jordan Shelton to –
He has shifted to a kick. We are kicking off for the 1 point.
Seems like we have Jacob Jones in the backfield to kick it. Seems like there's a fumble. Jones picks it up, and he's going through defenders, and he just walks in the end zone.
And Jones scores it for a 2-point conversion, and the 2-point conversion is good. The score for Germantown is now going to be 8-0 with 9 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first quarter.
Let's see that again. As you can see, the ball is fumbled. The ball was actually fumbled.
And it was misleading. The ball was home, but just a save by Jacob. A save by him and was able to get us that 2-point conversion.
And so now the score is 8-0 with 9 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Seems like our Germantown Red Devils there. They start the game off great. Maybe a little slow at the beginning, maybe the first play, but after that they picked it up, and it leads us to a touchdown.
Sheffield Knights starting off with the ball. I want to see will the Red Devils be able to turn that ball over and get the ball back on our side? Will Sheffield Knights be able to start and get their first touchdown of the season?
Seems like now Jones is setting up at the 40-yard line to kick the ball to Sheffield. Now we know Calvin that Jones, he has a leg to play a lot of positions. He has a leg. He can kick the ball.
It seems like there's a surprising turnaround. Jones is not set to be the opening kicker. It's supposed to be number 27, Jacob Correas. So I'm excited to see Jones back on the field kicking the ball.
Seems like Jones is ready to kick the ball now. He has a big leg and he boots it to it drops right at the 25-yard line. It's picked up at the 20. And Germantown hits them hard, which puts the ball down at exactly the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for Sheffield.
I want to look back at that, Darian. Jones kicks it, and immediately once it's hit, 15 makes contact with him. The Red Devils rush immediately to take him down.
Actually, it seems like his own teammates tackled him.
Just by the looks of it.
Now with our defense out here, Coach Jean tells us he thinks we have the best defense in the city.
And to be honest with you, it seems like while his teammate was trying to defer one of the Germantown Red Devils, he ended up taking down his own teammate.
So now Sheffield has the ball on offense at the 42-yard line, 1st and 10. Seems like they're going to go a heavy formation. Seems like there's a timeout on Sheffield. Maybe some miscommunication there from Sheffield. First drive of the game. Maybe they might still be maybe still a little nervous.
And to be honest with you, Darian, there's always going to be hiccups, of course. But this being their third game, and this being our third game, we're 2-0 right now. They're at 0-2. So therefore, I want to see are their coaches going to take a different approach this game? Just studying Sheffield, looking at what they've been doing over the past 2 weeks, it's just not working. So I'm excited. I'm wondering, is there any way that Sheffield will be able to turn around and at least get their first touchdown of the season? Even though we know the Germantown Red Devils are going to do their best to stop and not allow that to happen, will they get their first touchdown of the season at Ken Netherland Stadium, or will they go home with 3-0 with no first touchdown?
So now our Red Devils are back on the field. Sheffield comes out with 2 running backs in the backfield, 1 wide receiver on both sides of the field. Seems like there's a lot of communication going on here, and the ball is down. Great tackle by Germantown there. About a 5-yard loss. It was about a 5-yard loss there, which puts them at. Seems like the Red placed the ball at the 17 to 18-yard line. Second and 15 to go for Sheffield here. So it kind of seems like the first play still, even though they're 3 games in, like you said, it's still a lot of nervousness going on for Sheffield.
It's just not working.
Yes, a lot of miscommunication. So it seems like number 22, their quarterback, they're going to keep this same formation and see what they have for us in this drive. Seems like there's a flag on the play. Seems like we have a false start on Sheffield, which pushed them back 5 yards once again.
And just the looks of it, if you just look back at that for just a moment, it seems like Sheffield has their own unsportsmanlike conduct on their own side. 51-22 seems like they'd be at odds with each other at this current time.
Yes. Now it seems like the ball is placed on the 14-yard line. And it is about second, and I can say about 20 yards to go.
Sheffield Knights seem to have a sort of a game plan right now as they make their way back to the line. They have a sort of a game plan right now. Seems like they're not walking a lot of confidence tonight.
Ball is snubbed. Handed off to the running back, and the running back is stopped in the backfield by number 33, Peyton Ballard. Great tackle by him. There was about a 5-yard loss. Let's see.
And let's look back at that. Ball is snapped as you look, and immediately Peyton Ballard comes in the backfield and takes him down.
As you can see, Peyton Ballard, he goes up the A-gap. He finds the hole. He goes up the A-gap. He makes a big hit, which pushes them back 2 yards, which would be 3rd and 22 for Sheffield. And actually, it seems like we have some changes. Seems like number 11, he subbed in for number 8, Catherine, and number 34, Harris, subbed in for Ba. Sheffield comes out once again, 3rd and 22. Flag.
And a flag on the play. And I want to point out this, Darian. The flag is again on Sheffield, pushing them further back. An illegal shift. The flag has came back as an illegal shift, pushing Sheffield back even further. As you can see, I know we're wondering, there's been a change in our offensive and defensive lineup. After speaking with Coach Jean has expressed that we're going to give our main starters just a little bit of break. Darian Rogers went out hurt in the last game. So he's resting, and we're hoping he gets back on the field in time for our next game.
As you can see, he just made another sub, number 60. He is now in the game.
Our second string has officially made their way on the field.
So now it'll be 3rd down, and the ball is placed at the 2-yard line. 3rd and long for Sheffield. There's a high chance that Germantown can get a safety here.
Again.
Seems like we have a delay of game on Sheffield now. It will stay 3rd down. The ball is pushed back at the 1-yard line.
Where else can the ball go if another flag is called?
So now Sheffield comes out. Sheffield comes out ready to run the. Well, actually ready to at least get some yards this down. Seems like the ball is fumbled by number 22.
But he recovers. 22 is trying to make his way.
And he is tackled in the end zone. Safety for Germantown, which gives them 2 more points added onto the board. And the ball.
Offensive. I want to rewatch that just for a moment. This is a prime example of a careless mistake. He has the ball, and guess what? He immediately is pushed back for a safety for Germantown. 2 points added, and we do come back with the ball. Our offense is making their way back on the field now. To be honest with you, I'm starting to see why Sheffield hasn't made their first touchdown of the game. I'm gonna be honest with you. These are simply careless mistakes.
It seems like
Sheffield is being starstruck by Germantown.
Yes, that's what I was looking for.
With such a team, such like Germantown, I would be starstruck too. We have some big guys out there, most definitely.
It seems like Sheffield, they don't have a lot of chemistry together, because as you can see, there's a lot of talking back to each other, not no leadership. There's no leadership, a lot of arguing, all of that. So it seems like now Sheffield would kick the ball at the 20-yard line to Germantown. The score being 10-0, 6 minutes 16 left. With 6 minutes and 16 left to go in the first quarter. How do you think we're looking right now, Kevin?
I'm gonna be honest with you, we're sitting high on our high horses this game. Be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think they can put me out there right now. Sheffield we're seeing careless mistakes here.
It seems like the ball would be. It's actually kicked. Yes, it's kicked. It's punted, safety kick from the 20-yard line. Record gets it from the 50, and he's running. He's past the 25, 20, 15, 10,
and
15.
Touchdown, Germantown. For another touchdown. Record comes in the clutch for another touchdown. I've spoken with Record over this week, and I'm be honest with you, to hear him is explosive. To hear where his mindset is in the game is explosive. I want to watch it again. The ball is up. And immediately KVS catches it, and without a shadow of a doubt, the offensive takes everyone out of his lineup, and KVS runs in for his first touchdown of the game. The score now being 16-0 with 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first quarter.
It seems like our Germantown Red Devils, they actually have changed formations and going back into a field goal. They're going to try this once again. Hammer, he kicks it,
and it's good. Which is now going to put the Red Devils at 17-0. Jacob Jones, this is his second extra point of the season. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm starting to see from the previous two games, he was actually pretty shaky on his kickoff. So this was his second extra point of the season. I'm seeing coaches starting to trust that leg.
And I'm wondering, when are we going to see the new kicker?
I'm going to be honest with you, I'm wondering too. I was expecting to see him instead of Jones. Especially with him playing soccer. I'm pretty sure I walked on the field talking to Coach Jean, saw him out there practicing. I'm excited to see what he brings to the team. Maybe coach is waiting for an explosive moment to do it, but I'm hoping to see him before the second quarter. Possibly is Coach Jean waiting till the Red Devils to get a very large lead, even though we're sitting at 17-0. But is Coach waiting for us to get a very large lead before putting him in the game?
So it seems like now Jones is ready to kick the ball off at the 40-yard line. He boots it very far, and it will be a touchback. Sheffield would have the ball at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
And I'm going to be honest with you, just looking back at the rest of the games and thinking, this has to be Jacobs Jones' deepest kick of the season. I'm starting to trust his leg. I think he's improved over this past week, especially from the Bartlett game.
So it seems like there's some miscommunication with the refs on the field. Actually, there was a flag on Germantown. Seems like there was a flag on Germantown, which pushes them back at the 35-yard line, which would give Jones another chance to kick the ball.
Jones is heading up for another kick. He's counted for 3 points right now. I want to see where his leg will take us in the rest of this game. But I can't miss it. But I do want to see this new kicker out there. But Jones, I'm trusting him right now. Ball's up.
And it's actually dropped at about the 10-yard line. Our Red Devils are coming there.
And the Red Devils
and they missed one tackle, and Sheffield is down at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for Sheffield.
Just by the looks of to see the way our Red Devils were able to rush in. I want to rewatch that to see how.
As you can see, the ball was fumbled by number 8, and he tried to make multiple moves. But our Germantown Red Devils were there to make that stop. So now Sheffield comes back out on the field after a scary first drive. Very scary first drive for Sheffield. But Sheffield being a very small school, it can sometimes be scary to other people because you're playing a very big school right now.
And of course, intimidation is always a key factor. But if you let these people, especially like Harder Booth, if you let them get in your mind.
Seems like the ball is picked off by number 14, Thomas, and he scores.
Touchdown, Germantown. Oh my God, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sheffield can call it. I'm excited to see what the Red Devils are doing. It is without a shadow of a doubt the Red Devils are taking home the win.
As you can see, the quarterback, he rolls out here. He just throws it straight to number 14, Jaden Thomas, and he takes it back.
Thomas takes it and scores for his first touchdown of the season. The score now sitting at 0-23, 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Sheffield has the ball, but I'm going to be honest with you. The question is, can they keep it?
And one thing I can say, that is Germantown's first pick 6 of the year, of the season.
To be honest with you, this seems like a practice game. This seems like just some extra practice for the Red Devils.
So as we can see, Coach Jean, he trusts Jacob Jones' legs very much.
And he was just about a yard or two from over the gate. Jones's leg, I'm gonna be honest with you, and just to see Coach Jean's facial expressions as Jones kicked that ball, I'm pretty sure we can see that Coach Jean is truly trusting his leg.
And I believe Coach Jean, he's ready to get that second team in right now. He has a lot, as we talked to him during the week, he told us he has a lot of confidence in this game while Sheffield was being 0-2 coming into this game, third game of the season.
Germantown has now scored on offense, defense, and special teams.
So it seems like now we have our new kicker out there on the field. Seems like he's going to kick the ball from the 40-yard line. Yes, here he
The
is.
new kicker has officially made his way out on the field. Number 27, Correas. We got a hefty lead. The ball's up.
Seems like he kicks it and it drops right at the 25-yard line, picked up by Sheffield. Sheffield, they're looking for the outside, and it's a great tackle by number 14. Great tackle by number 14, Thomas.
Great tackle by Thomas. I want to look back at Thomas's tackle and the new kicker's kick. It bounces. Sheffield, number 6 grabs it, and Thomas runs in and takes him down.
Great job by our kickoff team by containing those outsides and containing the man to stay where they can tackle him. Seems like now the ball is placed at about the 21-yard line. First and 10 for Sheffield. Seems like now Sheffield has a new quarterback in the game.
Will this new quarterback be able to take Sheffield to their first touchdown of the game? That's the question here. Change of leadership. Quarterback truly changes the trajectory of the team.
Let's see number 8. He runs the ball. He goes up the A gap, but he is stopped right at the line by Peyton Ballard up the A gap.
Question is, I really want to know, will the new quarterback be able to not only make a positive play, but execute this positive play to lead Sheffield at least to the 50-yard line? Sheffield has yet to gain a yard, but with a change in leadership and a change in quarterbacks, I really wonder, will we be able to execute the coach's plan? Score now being 24-0 with 5 minutes and 9 seconds left on the clock.
Number 8, he gets it. He rolls out to the right. He just throws it, and it goes out of bounds. 3rd and 10. Well, incomplete pass, actually. 3rd and 10 for Sheffield. Seems like Sheffield, like we have always stated, Sheffield, they're a little nervous. It's shaky. So it seems like we have a sub, number 60. He comes in the game for number 95. So now it seems like Sheffield quarterback, he gets the play from their coach, and they're ready to run their play on 3rd and 10 at about the 20-yard line. Quarterback goes under center. He hands it off, and it is stopped right at the line. Actually, great tackle there by Germantown. Great job by Ballard going up there A gap. Great blitz by him.
Germantown's defensive line is truly dominating in the trenches right now. Without a shadow of a doubt, Germantown defensive line is walking into this game with an ultimate load of confidence right now. I haven't seen just any aggressive, any derogatory body language towards anyone. The sportsmanship out here is nothing short of amazing, Darian.
Seems like now it will be fourth and about 12 to go for Sheffield. Ball is placed at the 18-yard line. Seems like since it's 4th down, seems like Sheffield wants to punt the ball to Germantown. And like we have number 22 for Sheffield in the backfield, ready to punt the ball away. He kicks it. Oh, actually number 32. He kicks it. The ball, it bounces. Picked up by Johnson, and Johnson, he bounces out to the outside, and he's past the 20, 15, 10, 5.
For another touchdown, Germantown. Germantown is showing that we are faster and stronger. Without a shadow of a doubt, we're moving swiftly. I want to look back at that just for a moment. The ball is punted.
Seemed like it bounced, and Johnson, he picked it up. He weaved through one defender. He made one defender miss, and he just saw the outside. Great blockers there by Germantown.
And of course, another touchdown. Now the score is sitting at 30-0. 3 minutes and 39 seconds left on the clock. Seems like we're trusting Hammer's leg again. The ball's up. And it's good.
score is now 31-0 Germantown with 3 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Now, as you can see, Coach Gene, he is trying to get his second stream in there. He's trying to get a lot of the sophomores, a lot of the juniors that doesn't get a lot of playing time. He's trying to get those kids
To be honest with you, where we're sitting at right now, this is the perfect time.
Yes, scoring 31 points in the first quarter, that's a lot. That's not normal. That's a lot of scoring.
To be honest with you, just sitting with 31 first quarter, I'm going to be honest with you, Darian, just looking at this and looking at the game and the trajectory of the game, this is, Coach Gene said he wanted to give his starters some time to rest, some time to decompress, preparing for the Whitehaven game. So I'm pretty sure that we've already scored 31 right now, so therefore it's the game, to be honest with you. Sheffield does have a possibility of coming back, but just looking at the record, the chances are endless, but it's slim to none as of now.
Seems like number 27, he is ready to kick the ball from the 40-yard line. As he runs over, he boots the ball, and it drops right at the 20-yard line, picked up by Sheffield, and he goes down at the 20-yard line. First and 10 for Sheffield, at the 20-yard line.
And I'm impressed by this new kicker. He's coming out. This is his first game of the season. I'm pretty sure there's always nerves. But as he makes his way off the field, that kick was good to me, I'm going to be honest with you. Of course, Hammer, we are missing Hammer on the field. But I'm pretty sure 27, he's showing that he's able to take in and fill that void. He has some very big shoes to fill.
Seems like Sheffield comes out, ball placed at the 20-yard line, first and 10.
And now one thing I do hope for the Red Devils is that even in the big lead that we have, Darian, we have to stay locked in. As we move our second to third string in, we have to stay locked in. We have to keep our mind focused on this win because at any time Sheffield, it's only the first quarter. Sheffield can always come back. So that's the question. Will the Red Devils let this 31-0 get to their heads, or will they stay locked in the entire game?
Ball is snapped. The quarterback drops back. He rolls out right and seems like he's going to throw it away. Flag on the play. Intentional grounding there by the quarterback, which pushes them back some yards.
Germantown offense is has had a long break. I hope they're staying warm out there. They're taking the time, well-deserved and well-needed.
Seems like now Sheffield would get the ball at about the 5-yard line. Yes, it would be. Actually, let's see what the officials place the ball. But Sheffield, it's a lot of mistakes going on here for Sheffield. I wonder, has this been going on for the past two games?
I've been able to take advantage of studying the past two games, and I'm seeing repetitive motions here.
So now the ball is placed on the 4-yard line. It is about first and 20 to go. Seems like the quarterback rolls off, and it is picked off by number 16, Malik Mason. Touchdown,
Germantown. Once again, there it is.
Seems like now the score is 37-0 with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
I'm going to be honest with you. I have just a random. We see Darian Rogers out there cheering on his team. He's not dressed out tonight. Once again, he was hurt in the last game, but he's preparing himself for the Whitehaven game.
Yes.
Hammer is back in for a 1-point kickoff.
Seems like this would be about a 13-yard field goal from Hammer,
and it's good. The score is now 37-0, 2 minutes and 38-0, 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. I'm expecting to see triple digits possibly. Is there a possibility of triple digits tonight, Darian?
At the pace they're going, I can say yes. At the pace they're going right now, 38 points in the first quarter. That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's explosive, Darian. To be honest with you, I'm expecting triple digits simply because, and still with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock, and we're at 38 points, almost to 40. I'm gonna be honest with you, Darian. The chances are endless, and I'm excited about tonight.
is Germantown offense hasn't been on the field for about maybe 2 to 3 drives.
I'm starting to see a lot of substitutions out here, second string, third string, maybe even fourth string as well, starting to come in, everyone getting that chance to play and get their first game on the field.
This Coach Jean wants to make sure everybody plays tonight, as he told us when we had that meeting. Seems like now the ball will be kicked at the 40-yard line, and he boots it, and it drops right at the 30, and it goes out at about the 24-yard line. The ball was kicked out of bounds, which will place them at the 27-yard line.
They're going to get some yards for the penalty, which can possibly help the Sheffield Knights. But the question is, will they take advantage of those yards as they were granted, or will they lose them back? This is their best field position yet in the entire game. So the question is, will they use it and take advantage of it, or will they end up losing the yards like they did in previous games and previous minutes and previous drives?
So it seems like the ball is now on the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for Sheffield. As we can see, it is a lot of subs here. Seems like we do have our second string defense out there right now. Number 0, Sheffield quarterback. He comes out with the play, and he is ready to execute for Sheffield.
We're sitting at about 35-yard.
He rolls out right. He throws it to his running back, and it is dropped by the running back. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 for Sheffield. Sorry about that.
I would like to think that 24, if he would have just been a tad bit, 24 in Germantown would have been just a tad bit faster. Could Germantown have been able to turn that ball over and get us another touchdown? Question is, will Germantown loosen up with just the majority lead that they have? Will they loosen up, or will they still take advantage?
So the ball is still placed on the 35-yard line. 2nd and 10 for Sheffield. Seems like they're going to push the running back up some and leave the quarterback in the backfield. They run right. He finds it. He goes up the A-gap, and he is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 0-yard gain there by Sheffield. 3rd and 10 for Sheffield. Ball is still placed at the 35-yard line.
Sheffield, I see Sheffield giving a whole lot of effort. I'm not going to say they're not trying, but it seems like they keep running to a brick wall. And that brick wall is Germantown's defense.
Seems like even with our second stream defense in, it seems like we can still be the best defense with our second stream in.
Sheffield seems like they have their game plan.
It will be now 3rd and 10 at the 35-yard line for Sheffield. Seems like they're going to have 2 backs in the backfield now with the quarterback. Let's see what they have for us this play. Ball is snapped. 22. He rolls out. He's looking for a wide receiver, and he throws it, and it is caught by number 6, and he's running, and he's running, and he's running, and he sprints to about the 5-yard line. Great shoelace tackle there by number 23. He prevents the touchdown. He prevents Sheffield from scoring.
I want to look at that because, to be honest with you, that's too close there.
As you see, 22, he rolls out and he throws it across the field for about a
60-yard gain. And 29 takes him down with ease. The question is, will Germantown's defense, even with it being a second string, will Coach Jean keep that second string? He's calling them out. Seems like Coach Jean has called a timeout. I want to know, will Coach Jean keep his second string in, or does he feel like he's now getting too close to where we have to put in some of our starters back?
I feel like Coach Jean, he's doing this just if Sheffield scores, this will be their first touchdown this season. But that doesn't, it might not affect Coach Jean because he knows he has his second team in. He wants his second team to learn. He wants them to grow so they can be ready for the next season.
But like I said earlier, I don't want us to get too confident to where we give them the opportunity. I want us to get too confident to where we give them the opportunity to take advantage of our second string, because their first string is still in. They have yet to make any major subs besides that one quarterback change. So the problem is, will we get too comfortable to where our second string is able to get them their first touchdown of not only the game, but of their entire season. We're now moving fastly into the second quarter now, with a whopping score of 38-0 for Germantown. And it's truly important, Darian, that Germantown does not fall asleep. It's a large lead, it is, but to be honest with you, we cannot make any risk. We cannot make any, I would say, we have to stay locked in. We can't make any risk, and we cannot fall asleep. We have to stay locked in, stay dedicated, and keep our eyes on the prize, which is this win.
Yes, if our defense fall asleep, Sheffield can score here. First and goal for Sheffield here. The ball is at about the 4-yard line. Seems like they have big number 52 in the backfield. They're trying to go heavy formation here to give them their first touchdown of the year. Seems like they're going to hand it off to number 52, and 52 is stopped right at about the 6-yard line, which gives them a pushback of a yard. Second and goal still for Sheffield. Seems like it has been very hard for Sheffield to run the ball against this defense. Very hard for them. And
it's really surprising, because this defensive string, Coach Jean always says that we have the best defense in the state to him, the best defense in the nation to him. So therefore, with our second string, to see their defense and to see their communication with each other and their teamwork is absolutely exceptional. It's absolutely exciting as well.
And it seems like Coach Jean actually did put the first string
back in.
Yes, defense back in. He maybe doesn't want Sheffield to score. Nobody has scored. They haven't scored on nobody all season, so he don't want nobody.
It would be I would say it would be defamating to his character.
Seems like the ball is pitched to number 8, and number 8 is stopped in the backfield and is down at the 10-yard line, which pushed them back once again. Third and goal at the 10-yard line for Sheffield. And the ball, and number 8, he was brought down by a host of Red Devils there. Great mob tackle there. So now, as we see, Coach Jean, he brought back the first stream of defense. And as we can see, they had the ball at about the 5-yard line. The ball has actually got pushed back to the 10. Seems like our front line, our first string front line is actually doing pretty great.
Besides from the one lone field pass play that we saw earlier, Sheffield has truly just been moving in reverse. It seems like they're moving in hope for the Red Devils to get another touchdown. That's a whistle.
Seems like we have a delay of game on Sheffield, which pushes them back once again. 3rd and 15 to go for Sheffield. 3rd and 15 for Sheffield. Seems like after that one big play, everything has been going down here for Sheffield. Ball is placed at the 15-yard line. 3rd and goal to go for Sheffield. 22 is the shotgun formation. He rolls out to the right. He throws it. And it is picked off by Carter Booth. Carter makes one miss, and he is dashing up the field. Past the 40, past the 30.
That's the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Germantown. I'm going to be honest with you. It is absolutely hilarious, the fact that you see one Sheffield Knight close to Carter Booth. For the one that was, he was taken down immediately by a herd of Red Devils. I got to look at that again. There was a 90-yard interception. You see there, Carter Booth has it, and immediately he swoops in. And without a shadow of a doubt, you don't see one Knight in sight. Carter Booth goes in for his first touchdown of the game. I'm going to be honest with you, Darren, I thought the offense was going to get a chance to be on the field, but it seems like the offense can take the night off. The defense has it all under control.
Seems like the ball, seems like it would be a PAT Jacob Jones, and he boots it, and it is good for Germantown. Which pushes the lead to 38-0 Germantown.
To be honest with you, Jacob Jones is doing perfect on extra points for the night. The score is going to be 44-0 right now with 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Darian, I just got to ask you, just off watching the game, comparing to the last two games, could this, like I've said earlier, seems like a practice game. It seems like just some time to perfect our craft. We're seeing endless touchdowns. The offense hasn't made their way on the field in the past 5 minutes. So therefore, what can we expect going in, getting ready to go with 7 minutes and 25 seconds left, getting ready to go into halftime?
Well, as long as Germantown keep doing what they're doing, even with their second string defense or second string offense in, if they just keep doing what they're doing, other than the one long play there by Sheffield against Germantown's second string defense, this game could be, I don't know, this game could be very great. It could be a high-scoring game. So now we see number 27. He is ready to boot the ball for Germantown, and the ball is placed at the 40-yard line. He runs up, he boosts the ball, and it drops right about at the 40-yard line, and Germantown recovers the ball, which gives them the ball at the 40-yard line. Germantown ball.
I'm excited to see our offense make their way back on the field. They haven't had any playing time in the past 5 minutes.
Let's see that again, Calvin. You see, he kicks it high, and nobody on the Sheffield doesn't know.
It's like they don't want the ball.
No.
Are they allergic to the ball? That's my question.
So it seems like now it would be 1st and 10 for Germantown. Ball is placed at the 40-yard line. Ball is placed at the 40-yard line. Seems like we have a new running back in the game, number 20, and we now have Mekhi Robinson at quarterback.
Coach Jean says we have 2 starting quarterbacks. Glad to see Mekhi out for his first time this game.
And seems like the ball is handed off to number 20. He weaves through defenders, and he is down right at about the 29-yard line. He is down at about the 29-yard line. First down for Germantown. Actually, it would be.
I want to look back at that again because you said he was down, but about slightly. It looked like he decided he wanted to run more. See, he made it down and he bounced back. Decided he almost wanted to take off, but the ref called the whistle beforehand.
It seems like we have some new wide receivers in the game for us too, and actually another change of running back, number 36. Ball is snapped, number 5, handed off to number 36. 36 bounces to the outside. He breaks one tackle, and he's dashing up the field, breaking tackles, and he is down. Great run there by number 36. Ball places the ball at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for Germantown. Let's see that again, Calvin. Seems like the ball is snapped. As you can see, that's a very big running back. Very hard to tackle.
For Samuel.
Seems like now 1st and 10 for Germantown. Ball is placed at the 23-yard line. Seems like another running back change. Mekhi, he drops back. He's looking. He throws it. And it is caught by the wide receiver. And he is going down at about the 7-yard line for Germantown. First down once again for Germantown.
And I want to look back at that just for a moment. It seems like that to be one of the first team tackles for the Sheffield Knights.
It seems like great catch there by Higginbottom. He tries to fight for more yards. He tries to score. But great catch, great first down there by Higginbottom. Seems like they're going to go in trips formation on the left side of the field with a running back. Mekhi, he's ready to snap the ball. He snaps it, hands it off to number 20. Number 20, he zips up the A-gap, and he scores!
Touchdown, Germantown. For our offense, having not been in the game for the past 5 minutes, I'm excited to see they were locked in the entire time. They stayed warm out there, of course, and they showed us who they are. The best offense in the state, as Coach Gene would always say.
Yes, he believes we have the best offense and the best defense in the city. In the city.
Defense now.
Seems like
Jones
is going to try for a field goal once again, and he kicks it, and it is
it's good.
No good.
Oh, it's no good. That's his first miss of the night. By just slightly, it looks like the Sheffield jumped off the sides and the ref kept the flag in their pocket. But, of course, this is his first kick of the night that he's missed. But I'm going to be honest with you. Is there room for mistakes? Not really, but we're able to chalk this one up.
Yes, even though there's not many rooms for mistakes, it's still a learning process here.
It's still a learning process. We're perfecting our craft at all times. Seems like number 27 is making his way back on the field. Correas has now made his way back on the field, preparing to kick off the ball to the Sheffield Knights. Correas, it seems that he's been favoring the squid kick. Constantly seeing a squid kick by him. So I want to see a squib kick. I want to see, does he change it up? I want to see, will he keep this same formation or will he change it up?
Seems like he kicks it, and it does drop at about the 35-yard line. Picked up, and great tackle there by Germantown, which will put Sheffield at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for Sheffield.
Let's take a look at that again.
Caught by number 7. Great tackle there. Great barn tackle there by Germantown Red Devils.
Great kick by Correas. The Germantown Red Devils are now, seems like we're seeing subs now. Our second string is heading back into the game on defense with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock. 51-0, Germantown is still in the lead.
1st and 10 for Germantown. The ball is placed at the 40-yard line. Seems like we have a tight end lined up on the right side of the field for Sheffield. Quarterback drops back. He's looking. He throws. Oh, he pump fakes, and he throws it. And it is an incomplete pass. Great defense there by Germantown. Seems like number 29 there, the cornerback, he had a hand on the ball. He made sure Sheffield didn't get that ball. Let's see that again, Calvin. 22, he pump fakes, and great deflection there by Amari Hayes. No, maybe not getting as much playtime, but him getting playtime now, he's showing that he belongs on the field. He's showing that he can learn a lot of things. All right, quarterback rolls out right, and he is sacked for about a 10-yard loss there. Great tackle there by Germantown, by number 34, Rylan Harris.
Our second string is not only showing that they could possibly pass with the first string, but our second string is showing they're just as strong as our first string.
Seems like now the ball is placed at the 30-yard line. 3rd and 20 to go for Sheffield. As you can see, as you stated, our second string defense, they are showing that they can be just like our first string defense. Maybe with just a little touch up here and there, they're very good. Got the ball to snap. He rolls out to the right once again. He's looking to run that ball, and he is down again at the 25-yard line. Great tackle there by number 24.
I want to look back at that because it just seems like Germantown is just flying around the field. Germantown having a home field advantage here. Of course, they know the field like the back of their hand, but the way the second string is doing, I applaud them, man.
Now it'll be 4th and 20 to go. It's still 4th.
And that's halftime. And that seems like that's the whistle. That's it for the first half of the game. Darian, just give the time of this. I want you to give me your recap of the first half of the game.
So Germantown came out slow the first play of the game, but they start picking it up. They start moving fast. They score first drive of the game. That's absolutely great. But then Sheffield got on offense. Our defense, great. Defense is great.
Rachel Pope is now with Coach Gene to get his reaction of the first 2 quarters. Rachel.
Hey, everybody. I'm here with Coach Gene. Coach, just amazing gameplay so far. You're up 51 points so far. Like, How, like, the star players, have you seen any tonight?
Yes, I like that our younger guys are moving around, they're making plays, but the biggest thing for us was to get a line and do our assignment and play with the right eyes, and I believe we're doing that right now, so I'm really, really excited to see my young guys get in, get a chance of action.
Can you tell me about your strategy in the second half? Because I saw you guys scored on every drive so far, so can you tell me the strategy behind that?
Yes, we want to continue to play as many players as possible. You know, we thought our strength in the season was our depth. You know, so we got our depth. We're going to play a lot of guys tonight. Obviously, we've already played a lot of guys, but we got some more guys that we want to get in, you know, kind of evaluate them, you know, because we're still competing as the season goes on.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you. G-Town, one time. Let's go.
Toss it back to y'all.
Perspective on the first quarter as you were just before we hit back to Rachel.
Well, our great, like I said, great first quarter, great first half from the Germantown Red Devils. We're all up 51-0 right now. As we saw, our offense didn't get on drive for about three to four drives.
We're gonna take a much-needed break. We'll be right back with more GHS-TV coverage, Germantown versus Sheffield. We're going to move straight to we have a package, our cheerleaders. We have a package. We're going to move to our cheerleading package.
Over the summer, the cheerleaders practice not only to compete for the national title, but to support the football team.
We are a competitive team, but our number one goal is to have the girls look good for the football team, and then our second goal is to do well as a competitive team at nationals.
The team has competed the last 2 years at nationals in Orlando. At their cheer camp this summer, the folks was getting back to nationals and winning.
We had a passion and drive to get to nationals. We just gotta put more work in.
See what happens when you just work hard and just push through, bro. It gets tough sometimes, but it's worth it.
This year's cheer camp has a slight twist. Instead of traveling to camp, coaches brought the camp to MGM, and that includes having Universal Cheerleading Association on site to teach our competition squad.
1, 3. Bringing in UCA staff and doing UCA camps helps because it gives us like a sense of what they're looking for at competitions.
Last year's camp, we went out of town, and it was like more UCA staff to help us, but this year I like it better because they came to us, and I feel like we get our personal training and we can learn stuff easier.
With them being directly related to the competitions that we're going to, they give us insight on like what we need to do to get ready for the competitive season.
While the cheerleaders make it look easy to hit stunts, it takes a lot of trust and experience to land them.
So as cheerleaders are completing stunts and getting them to trust each other and build, I guess, a team culture, you kind of just bring in the energy and knowing that we're reaching those goals together usually cultivates that team culture that is beneficial for growing a team family.
Reporting for GHS-TV, I'm Will Cobbins.
We're going to take a much-needed break. We'll be right back with more Germantown High School live football coverage. Germantown versus Sheffield.
You're watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
I'm your moderator, Brandon Sewell, coming to you live from the campus of Germantown High School.
So GHS-TV tries to model a real working station.
I really thought it was cool when I first started studio and all the opportunities that it was able to provide for me.
That would be 36 out of 36. It's a rigorous class that demands a lot from students.
At times you are going to be thrown into the fire to where you're just going to have to figure it out yourself.
Which is really great because then we gain more knowledge. Our teachers will give us how to start, but then we're left to make up the whole entire process.
It just seems to me it's not enough space in the beginning. If it's not, let's figure out what we can do.
They can be a producer, they can be a director, they can work graphics and learn audio. They can go out and shoot field reports.
Akila, back to you.
And it's a challenge to throw them into the environment and say, here's a camera, go out and record this interview and some B-roll. But those are the challenges that grow students to do bigger projects.
Welcome to Red Devil Newsbeat.
In GHS-TV, we have a variety of shows. We have Crosstalk.
Hello and welcome to a new season of GHS-TV's award-winning talk show, Crosstalk.
We have Insider, which is all about Germantown.
Welcome to GHS Insider, the show that's all about the G.
Cut to Win and Q Talent.
Wake up, Germantown. It's Wednesday, April 5th. I'm calling you in.
Some things that I've learned from this class is that how to work as a team.
We learn how to communicate better with people.
Something I'll take with me from in the future is their slogan, check, double check, and check again.
There's so many different things you can do here. I would say take risks. Push yourself further than you think you can go, and we will help guide you there.
Go Red Devils!
Cut to Win and Q Talent.
The GHS Fine Arts Department is composed of 6 different disciplines, including instrumental music, which is both band and the strings or orchestra.
My belief is that band is the life of the school. If the band's not fun, the school's not fun.
There's choral music with a variety of different levels for our students, from women's choir and a cappella group.
So choir is an excellent opportunity for you to engage in the music making process and to create relationships and bonds with your fellow classmates.
We have our theater program, which includes acting and tech theater.
It'll teach you how to be a better communicator, it'll teach you how to work with people better, and it'll teach you how to get outside your comfort zone.
We have GHS-TV and the intro classes that go into GHS-TV.
You're watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
Welcome to GHS Insider, the show that's all about the G.
So GHS-TV tries to model a real working station. And we have a visual arts program that goes up into AP courses and also includes IB level.
I think the arts are really important because they provide students with that safe space where they can express themselves, they can be who they really want to be.
The specificity of what is taught and required to be learned here in this department is so particular that they're going away with abilities and skills that other schools aren't teaching.
For more information about the Kappa program, visit ghskappa.com or call 755-7775.
You're watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
We're back with more GHS-TV live football coverage. Halftime is winding down, and we're going to send it back out to the field with Rachel Pope. She has a special guest for us. Rachel.
I'm here with Cindy Thomas, Vice President of Germantown's End Zone Boosters. Thank you so much for talking with me. Can you tell me how the organization is going?
The organization is going really well. We have had a number of sponsors to help us this year. This is a really good team, a really good organization. We're moving in the right direction. We've had a number of donors such as Browns Baptist, Living Purpose Community Church, Dick's Academy. We've had our own alumni to purchase our tunnel that the boys are coming in. So everything is going well. We're excited. The boys are excited, and we do have an amazing executive board that has just really poured into this organization, from pregame meals to the concession stand to donating, and we cannot do any of this without our amazing parents here.
Can you tell me about the fundraisers that you all do?
We have fundraisers from a calendar fundraiser to Double Good Popcorn. We also have sponsorships where you can have banners on the field, a number of things.
Do you work closely with Coach Jean?
Yes, we work very close with Coach Jean. He brings the vision and we make sure it happens.
Awesome. Okay, great. Can you just tell me a little bit more about the club? Just what exactly do you all hope to do with it?
We hope to be the model for other schools that may not have an organization such as this. So we want to build each year after year from great to greatness to the best that we can ever be. We want to be world known for the things that we do here. And anyone can help with the Booster Club, from donating to helping with concession.
Ms. Thomas, thank you so much again for talking with me. I'm going to toss it back to y'all in the studio.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Rachel. Now, Darian, I'm going to be honest with you. This game has been truly amazing. I'm going to be honest with you for the Red Devils. I want to ask you your opinion of the first half. What are some takeaways? What are some things that you see out for the first half?
Well, I can say for our offense, we haven't been on the field very much. As we can see, the time we have been on the field, Jordan, he connects with McGoy there, and he runs for about 40 yards. Great pass there by him.
First touchdown of the game.
Like now we have Jones fumbled on the play. He picks it up, and he goes in for 2 points.
And, we don't see a lot of our offense on the field because they really haven't had a lot of playing time this game. We see more of our defense.
Now you see our defense here, and you see number 33. He goes with the A-gap, and he makes a very, very big hit on number 5. Seems like, once again, very much confusion on Sheffield's side. And our first safety of the game. First safety of the season.
And to be honest with you, this is a kickoff for Sheffield.
Like, it drops in Record's hand, and Record, he weaves through defenders, and he breaks one tackle, and he goes to score.
For a touchdown, Germantown.
Very, very, very great kick there by Jones. Which great tackle also there by Germantown's kickoff team. Seems like that was our first pick 6 of the game by our defense, number 14. Jones once again making another field goal.
Once again on our defense.
32 kicks it high, and it goes into Johnson's hand, and Johnson bounces to the outside, and he scores.
So, of course, the stats looking just a little bit low for our offensive team. Nothing to it, but it seems to be Jordan Shelton with 40 yards, with a 60-yard pass. I'm seeing a lot from him, even a total of 60-yard pass. So my question is, seeing a lot from him, even in the little time he's had to be in the game. We're not seeing a lot on our offense due to our defense doing most of the scoring, to be honest with you. So I really do want to hear your opinion on the first half of the game, Darian.
Yes, as you said, our defense has been doing great out there. They have a total of 3 pick 6, which added 18 points to our score, which get us to where we are right now. But also our offense, as you said, we don't get much time. We didn't get much time on the field in the first half. Defense doing great out there. And they're stopping Sheffield.
So, and just like I said, looking back at everything, as we look at our officials, they're back on the field now. I'm pretty sure this has been a game for them as well. This has been truly a lot of flags on both parts, of course, more on Sheffield more than ever. And I'm starting to see a lot of things just looking back from previous games, seeing a lot that has been cleaned up by Germantown. I've seen a lack of false starts on Germantown's behalf. I've seen, I can say, a lot of improvement from the last 2 games that we played.
Our special team has also been excellent out there on the field, with Jones being 3 for 4 with field goal attempts, which is actually pretty great because he's not actually he's not a kicker. That's not his main position. That's actually pretty great, being 3 for 4. And he's also been dominating on the defensive line. Our defensive line is one of the best in the city.
Germantown Red Devils are making their way back on the field now for I would say an explosive, a thrilling and exciting second half. The score being 0-51 heading into the second half of the game.
And right now, Germantown is on track to score 100 points, which will be very historic for us, because 51 points in a half, great.
I'm gonna be honest with you. We've always been known as a second half team. Second half is when we come in and we dominate. So I'm gonna be honest with you. For us to have did exactly what we did in the first half, if we can do that in 2 quarters, I'm pretty sure we can do the exact same. We keep up that same momentum, keep up that same drive, and that same love for the game that Germantown Red Devils have been showing tonight. I can say that we can duplicate that and hopefully get to 101.
As you stated, we are a second half team, but these last 2 games we have played, Germantown have showed that we are getting better being a first half team. We have gotten better at being a first half team, which helps us be 2-0.
With 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock till halftime, I have to get you. I want to get your point of view heading down to the second half. What are your expectations there?
Well, my expectations towards Germantown is just keep doing what they're doing. They're being very dominant out there on the field, very much dominant. They're if they just keep Germantown offense off the field, this would be great for next week because they play Whitehaven next week. Their offense needs to be very well rested. Also, their defense does too. But picking up the score, it can give second string, third string more opportunities to learn, build, and grow.
I want to see, like you said about that Whitehaven game, that's most definitely one of our big rivals. They're always a game. It's always war, most definitely. So the question will be, is Coach G going to take his foot off the gas, or will he take time and hold back? Now looking at the Memphis area of Week 3 ranking, Darian, what are we looking like?
Seems like we have at number 1, Germantown. At number 2, Southwind. Number 3, Carterville. And number 4, Whitehaven.
Speaking of Whitehaven, due to the fact that they're up next on our roster, with them being 4th, Germantown sitting at a whopping of first place right now. Like I said, it's always war. But the question is, will Coach Jean give our offense that break? Because the defense have been doing all the scoring. Offense getting that break. They're well rested. A lot of our starters being taken out of the game, not playing, not even dressed out actually, just with a jersey on. I'm excited to see, will he keep pushing forward in a full speed ahead, or will he mellow out slowly but surely?
Well, there's only one way to find out. We will see once the second half begins. But as you were saying, I do wonder that too. Will Coach Jean? I don't think so though. I don't think Coach Jean will take his foot off the gas. Even though he have his second string, third string, and he wants to dominate this game. And also, speaking of last game, Bartlett is actually losing right now, 8-0 against 8-3 against Melrose.
And so I even talking about that, we talked about earlier, Bartlett having that new change of leadership, not only on the field. They were a senior-led team last year, but having a different coaching staff, having a different head coach, to be honest with you, and he was striving to get his first win of the season. I'm excited to see, and I want to stay up to date on that game to see, will they take home their first victory of the season?
And as we heard, Southwind is beating Houston right now 28-0 going into the half.
And that's going to weird. That Houston, Southwind is also on our roster coming up soon. So I'm excited to see the Southwind game and the way our trajectory changes there as well. Seems like both Southwind and Germantown have very, very nice teams this year. It's always a game to remember, so I can't wait for that one either. But heading now back on the field.
Seems like the ball is kicked and is dropped in between the 30 and 35-yard line. And he is brought down at the 35-yard line by Germantown. 1st and 10. Ball will be placed at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for Sheffield. As we mentioned a lot, Calvin, we do have the best defense, as Coach Jean tells us. But I believe it. He believes it. We all believe it.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even think this is something that Coach Jean is just telling us. There's a difference between what we say. Actions speak louder than words. And to be honest with you, the Germantown Red Devils are showing complete action tonight.
It seems like we have number 29. He runs late on the field. Seems like now Sheffield has too many players on the field, which they're going to tell number 18 to go to the sideline. The play clock is running down right now. 1st and 10 for Sheffield. Ball is placed at the 36-yard line. Ball is snapped. Quarterback rolls out. Great tackle there by Harris. And quarterback goes down at about the 22-yard line, which pushes them back about 10 yards actually. 15.
And like we said earlier, it seems like Sheffield is playing constantly in reverse. It seems like this is a constant thing with Sheffield. It's hard to say what Sheffield will do and what their next move will be. Will they come out with their first string is state the entire time? We've seen a lack of subs there. The question is, will they start playing moving forward, or will we continue moving reverse and giving the Red Devils the ball like it's nothing?
Yes, and as we see, as number 34 come off that left edge, he was absolutely not touched.
There was nobody set for him either.
So it seems like now it's 2nd and 20 to go for Sheffield. Ball is placed at the 22-yard line. Seems like the quarterback goes under center. He turns, he pitches it to number 6. Number 6, he's looking for the outside, and he is stopped right at the 20-yard line. Great tackle there by Germantown, which pushed Sheffield back 3 more yards. 3rd and 23 to go for Germantown. Let's see that again, Calvin. As you see, great tackle there by number 23. He wrapped him up, held him. Great tackle. Ball is now placed at the 20-yard line. 3rd and 23 to go for Sheffield. So it seems like Sheffield defense is now, Sheffield offense is making subs here. Sheffield offense is making subs here, and they're looking to get some positive yards here. 3rd and 22 to go for Sheffield. Ball is placed at the 20-yard line.
The question here is, Darian, will Sheffield move in the positive? Like you said, they're looking to get some positive yards, but will Germantown explosive defense be able to take them down where they stand once more?
Seems like the quarterback is confused on what to do. Seems like he actually goes under center. He snaps it, he drops back, he rolls out to the right, and he's looking for his wide receiver, but he is hit. Great defense there by number 34 once again. Great 2 plays by him, back to back. Now it will be 4th and 23 for for Sheffield.
Sheffield's O-line seems that they're not able to stop anything. They're running directly into Germantown's defense brick wall.
Seems like now it being 4th down for Sheffield at the 20-yard line. Seems like there was a timeout on the field. Couldn't tell by what team, but there was a timeout on the field.
Germantown Red Devils team, like I said, you see just by the looks of it, our offense, of course, resting is normal. We're missing, like I said, a lot of key players out, but I have not seen a lack anywhere this entire game. Of course, we see a lot with a lot of teams. When they remove their key players, there becomes lack, and then their key players have to stop resting and dress out and get there, but I haven't seen a lack at all. Our 2nd string, our 4th string, our 3rd string, they've all been able to get to the ball and protect that ball. Coach Jean speaks a lot about taking care of the ball from Makai and Jordan from I would say the short time we got to see them out on the field. I've seen a lot from them being able to protect that ball as quarterbacks.
Yes, and as we can see, starters have their helmets off. They're leading the team right now. They're helping the young fellas. They're helping them be able to know what to do, because the 2nd string right now is basically following the steps of the 1st string, trying to get to that spot.
I'm just wondering, will we see any freshmen out tonight?
There's a possibility a freshman is out there right now. Seems like now Sheffield would go in shotgun formation with number 52 in the backfield with some late man running on the field with the play clock running down. He's not there in shotgun formation. Ball is placed at the 20-yard line. 4th down for Sheffield. 22, he rolls out right, tries to make one miss, and he is hit. Great tackle there by number 48 and number 34. Let's see that once again, Calvin.
And just to look at how Germantown's edge rushers are taking true advantage tonight.
Yes, and also as you can see, number 48, he came up the beak out. Helped number 34, the edge rusher, which is absolutely seems like he's not getting touched at all. Seems like they're helping make that ball tackle.
I'm seeing just a lack of unawareness out here tonight. We have to be aware of our surroundings just in walking, but especially in playing football, man.
So it seems like now we have a new offense out on the field, a completely new offense.
Seems like Sheffield has changed up the playbook, switched it up, hoping to gain some positive here.
Seems like ball is handed off to number 36, and he keeps moving, Great run there. He is down at about the 23-yard line. Great run there by him, about a 4-yard gain. Now it'll be second and 7 to go for Germantown.
Excited to see Germantown's offense on the field.
Seems like we had a running back change. They have number 20 in the backfield now. Shelton, he fakes the snap, and number 10, he jumps offside, which will push Germantown up.
But I'm going to be honest with you, just to look at this, it seems like mind games. Shelton played just a simple mind game, which puts Germantown right where Germantown wanted to be. To be honest with you, those mind games, 2nd and 1 right now, Germantown is truly just showing who we are.
Seems like the ball is handed off to number 20. 20 weaves through the defenders, and he just easily runs in there.
For a touchdown, Germantown. I'm going to be honest with you, Darian. It's simple. Germantown is coming up. They're showing up tonight, and they're showing out. Just look back. 22 has it, moves up the A-gap, and he goes in for a touchdown, Germantown.
Let's talk about our offensive line that played. Our offensive line helped number 20 a lot.
But in looking back at that, Darian, he was untouched. To be honest with you, it's like they looked at him. You can have it. He was untouched.
Yes, especially getting him to pass that line. Offensive line giving great blocks. He gets past them, and nobody touches him at all.
Oh, 27 going in for his first kick, his first field goal of the game.
Let's see.
Will he take advantage of his first point of the game? And it's
up.
And it's good. 27 for his first point of the season.
First field goal of the season. Great kick by him.
I want to look back at that because, as you see, there's excitement in Coach Jean's face there. And it's good. 27 showing that he is able to fill in the big shoes and the big gap the Hammer has left. The score is now 58-0 with 3 minutes and 3 minutes flat left on the clock. I'm excited to see where the Germantown Red Devils will lead going into barely heading into the fourth quarter here.
Yes, this is great opportunity. This is great opportunities for our underclassmen to work on their skills. It helps them work on their skills because they don't get much playing time. But even though that much playing time doesn't happen, they're getting a lot here, and this is their opportunity.
Me no lack, Darian.
This is their opportunity to show Coach Jean that they can play. Seems like now the ball is on the 40-yard line for Germantown. Number 27, he will kick the ball. Seems like he is ready. He kicks it, and it drops right in front of the 35-yard line, and Sheffield goes down right at about the 31-yard line.
And let's look back at that, Darian. Ball's up. It's like they look at it and decide later that they want to catch it. They want the ball.
Seem like now it would be 1st and 10 for Sheffield. The ball is placed at the 30-yard line. What are we expecting now from Sheffield? Are we expecting a positive drive here from Sheffield?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm expecting for Sheffield to at least give me the best they can. I'm expecting, of course, with the score being 58-0 right now, I just want them to be there, be present on the field. That's all I can ask for here. Of course, we're now 1 minute and some change left in the third quarter, heading down in the fourth quarter. There is no coming back here. But what they could at least do is try to get their first touchdown of the game.
Seems like number 10, he goes in motion. Ball is hit. Great hit there by the linebacker. Number 52, he went up the A-gap, but our linebacker, he came down and gave a very big hit to him. Sheffield is finally getting some positive yards here, as we can see. That was about a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 to go. Ball is placed at the 35-yard line for Sheffield.
Seems like Sheffield's finally finding some traction here, which could possibly be positive for them. But will the Red Devils stop them where they stand? Red Devil defense is standing tall as a brick wall. So therefore, will Sheffield use this tad bit of motivation they have and run past?
Like the quarterback, he looks to the right side of the field, and it is an incomplete pass by number 22. 3rd and 5 to go for Sheffield.
Sheffield being on their 3rd quarterback change this game. Scoring update, Whitehaven is beating Fairleigh right now, 12-0. So right now I'm excited to see we're heading now into the fourth quarter for Germantown, 58-0. Well, Whitehaven, that's going to be a show-off. Whitehaven versus Germantown, absolutely a show-off to see. Both two good teams, two strong teams. We're now heading into the fourth quarter here with 58-0. Just looking at the team from here, they have faith. They know that they know the game is theirs. They're excited. They're excited. I'm pretty sure I see a lot of our seniors, a lot of our juniors pushing our sophomores and freshmen as they make their way as their second and fourth string. We see our Red Devil band and our Red Devil majorettes in the field, in the stands. Our SGA president is bobbing and waving, Miss Sage Williams.
Seems like our Germantown Red Devils defense is ready to get back on the field.
Making their way back on the field now.
Ball will still be placed at the 35-yard line, 3rd and 5 to go for Sheffield. Could they convert their first, well, actually not their first, their second first down conversion?
Possibly, but the real question is, Darian, we want them to get that first or second down, but the question is, will they get their first touchdown of the season? I'm gonna be honest with you. You asked me earlier, what can Sheffield do? What am I looking for Sheffield to do to make it? It's not. I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, for Sheffield, I feel for them because it's personal. The first touchdown of the game is all I would say to strive to here.
And they were 2 yards short from getting that. See, like a man goes in motion. He moves out to the wide receiver. They hand it off to the running back, and the running back is stopped with about a 1-yard gain. They're 4th and 4 to go for Sheffield.
Interested to see what Sheffield would do going and for their first positive game of the actual game to me. I'm excited to see what they'll do for the 4th down.
So now the ball is placed at about the 37, 38-yard line. 4th down for Sheffield.
With their 4th down, it leads me into a wonder here.
He looks, he throws, and it is
German
slightly missed, but it is an incomplete pass by Sheffield. Germantown now has the ball on the 43-yard line.
Good decision by the defensive line of Germantown, letting that ball drop so the DB can head in. The DB made a great decision. It was an impulsive decision here, but it was most definitely a great decision to let that ball drop. The offensive line heading in. Seems like our quarterback for this drive is going to be
number 19. Very new quarterback for us, new running back also. Seems like the ball is placed at the 37-yard line, 1st and 10 for Germantown. Seems like officials are calling something. Timeout on the field.
Coach Gene has completely rearranged. Of course, we're in the 4th quarter with 9 minutes, and the score is 58 right now. But Coach Gene completely rearranging our offensive line here. Number 19's first time in the game as the quarterback. It's also his first time out in the game. His first time touching the field this season. But touching it as quarterback is most definitely a major step. Coach Gene calling his first time out of the game.
And seems like putting number 19 in. Coach Gene, he has a lot of confidence in this kid. He has a lot. He wants him to be comfortable playing on varsity level football. Seems like Sheffield defense is now coming back onto the field. First and 10 for Germantown.
Number 19, Mack. He seems like Mack is standing with some confidence here.
Let's see, we have we have 2 wide receivers both sides of the field with a running back in the backfield. He's in shotgun formation. He hands it off to the running back, number 28, and he's running through the defenders, actually. He's running through the defenders, which pushes them up about 8 yards. Ball is at the 31-yard line.
Let's look at this, Darian.
See, he's not afraid of contact. He ducked it, he dropped the shoulder, ready to run somebody over. Now the ball is placed at the 29-yard line. 2nd and 2 to go for Germantown. Seems like we have another running back change. We have number 32 in the backfield now for Germantown. Shotgun formation. Ball is given to number 32. He finds the outside. He's dashing up the sideline. He makes 1 miss. He makes 2 miss.
And he goes in for another touchdown, Germantown. Germantown Red Devils without a shadow of a doubt. I want to look at that again, Darian. Sophomore Justin Bill takes off. He's heading up, and he deflects he's almost untouched for his first touchdown of the season. Darian with max, our quarterback, number 19, with max leadership. This is our first time seeing him on the field as a quarterback. His leadership, most definitely, he's showing that he has leadership, showing that he has true potential.
It seems like number 19, Jamison Parker, he's the quarterback, and he's showing that he can control the game. Seems like 27 is going for his 2nd field goal attempt of the game. Seems like somebody's hurt on the left side, on Sheffield's sideline. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Hopefully they're able to get up and keep playing throughout their season.
We see number 27 on the field for his 2nd kickoff, 2nd field goal of the game. Jordan Shelton is out.
Seems like everybody's taking a knee here. It may have been a very serious injury there by Sheffield. Seems like he hops on his feet and he is good.
Seems like everyone's still taking the knee. Our deputy sheriffs have now made their way out on the field.
Yes, taking the knee is showing
you
have sportsmanlike.
He's now made his way on the golf cart here. Unknown still what took place, but this has been one of the first injuries of the season that has involved our deputy sheriffs. He is now on the golf cart, making his way off the field. We're wishing him a speedy recovery.
And number 55 subs in for him now. Now Germantown will go for their field goal attempt with number 27. He is 1 for 1 right now. Being his first game, he is 1 for 1. Let's see.
And we're ready. And it's good. Number 27 for his 2nd field goal. Good field goal of the game. Now the Red Devils sitting now. I want to look back at that. The ball's up, and the refs call it to be good. I'm excited to see this is 27's first time on the field. I'm excited to see him coming out without a shadow of a doubt. I'm excited to see him coming out with energy. Not only am I excited to see him coming out with energy, but he's not nervous. Number 27 doubles as a soccer player as well, so he's used to that athleticness in his feet. He works out both, not only in the weight room, but also on the soccer field there as well. So to see his kicks, they are absolutely gorgeous. They're absolutely perfect. Darian, can you give me your take on this, just the third quarter?
Third quarter, the 2nd stream, I feel like they're doing very good right now. Just being your first varsity game, 3rd game of the season, and you're just showing that you belong out there. 2nd stream, 3rd stream, juniors, sophomores. It may be a freshman out there. Seems like the ball is picked up at about the 25-yard line. Ball is down at the 26. 1st and 10 for Sheffield on the 26-yard line. Now it would be 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. Score is now 65-0. Seems like Coach Jean he has a lot of substitutions this game. A lot.
A lot of substitutions, but with us being in such a humongous lead, a 65-point lead, we have room for substitutions. We have room for everyone to get a little bit of play time on the field.
It seems like Sheffield offense now comes out. Ball is placed at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 for Sheffield.
The third stringers have just appeared against Sheffield physically dominant, more aggressive here. Even in being the third string, even the fourth string as well. One thing on Sheffield's mind is that first touchdown of the game, of the season, and that's the whistle.
Seems like we have a false start on Sheffield, which pushes them back 5 yards.
Darian, with only 2 minutes and 43 seconds left in the game, what do you think is going through their mind? Of course, always we think with football that there's nothing, they're just trying to score. They're trying to, but I'm going to be honest with you, you can't tell me there's no emotion on this field right now. With 65-0, of course they're not thinking to take the game back, but there must be something thinking at least to get that first touchdown of the season. At least get past the 50-yard mark, Darian.
So now it will be 1st and 15 for Sheffield. Seems like we have another flag on the play. False start on Sheffield once again, which pushes them back 5 yards again, which will be 1st and 20 for Sheffield. Ball is placed at the 16-yard line. It seems like there's a lot of confusion by Sheffield. A lot of confusion.
And the clock is still running. Question, will Sheffield play with the time on the clock? Will they let... Oh,
he throws it, and it is an incomplete pass to number 4. Incomplete pass number 4. Now it will be second and 20 to go for Sheffield.
Here it's just the matter of, will Sheffield play with the time on the clock? Will they are they just going to let the clock run and play with it just to make sure the Red Devils don't make another score? Or will they try to make some change in the scoreboard?
Seems like now they have another quarterback change. They brought back number 0. He is now at quarterback with the heavy formation on the right side of the field. Number 8, he looks and he throws it, and it is picked off by Germantown, picked off by number 31. Great interception by him.
Red Devil offense now making their way. Replay, we're going to hit the replay now. Let's look back at this, Darian.
He throws it. 31, he breaks to the ball, gets the interception. Great play by him.
With 35 seconds on the clock, the question is, what will the Germantown Red Devils do with the ball?
They're going to try to let somebody else score.
We know Coach Dean's mindset around these things. The question is, will we be able to execute this score? By the looks of it, we won't reach the all-time scoring record of 85 for Germantown High School, but for where we are today, I can say it's still a win in our book.
So now it seems like Germantown now has the ball, and they're just going to let the clock run out, which will be game.
And what a great day to be a Red Devil. The score is now 65-0. That was game, Darian. I'm excited tonight. We see heading out. They're on the field now. We have great sportsmanship. The Sheffield, even in this small delay, in our season, they still gonna shake hands. It's all about sportsmanship at the end of the day. Even with the blowout that was given tonight, hey, we win, we lose. We live to fight another day, Darian. But what a great night to be the Red Devil. What a great night to be a Germantown Red Devil. Sheffield is no match for Germantown, and that's what Germantown showed us tonight. And after the game, as the Red Devils and the Sheffield Knights make their way off the field, we are excited to hear that our Red Devil marching band will be making their way on the field for their show. Darian, I want you to just talk just a little bit here. I want to ask you your recap of the game. How do you feel the game went? Did it meet your expectations?
Yes, it met my expectations a lot. I was expecting Germantown to come out and play to their competition. You know, Sheffield being a small school, may have not been as much competition as Germantown was expecting. But Germantown coming out, they did what they had to do. They played to how good they play. And as we can see, the score leads to what it is.
Coach Gene talks about playing true Red Devil, Germantown Red Devil football. And I can believe, usually you think when you're playing such a small team like the Sheffield Knights, we're not as prepared. But I can say for sure Germantown came in prepared. They did not care about the size of the team. They treated them like they were Bartlett. They treated them like they were Houston. They gave them that same expectations that we give everyone else to Sheffield Knights. So I can say that it was all right. It was a good game to overall. We played Germantown football. We did. Defense, to be honest with you, defense was the story of the night. Defense did most of our scoring, of course. So therefore, they took home the MVP spot for tonight. For me, I'm gonna be honest with you. Of course, our offense always being great, but with them not getting, I hope they got a lot of time to rest. We were in our second string offense most of the time, but towards the end, we saw a new quarterback. We saw a new change in leadership on the field.
Yeah, it seemed like our defense had 4 picks, 3 pick sixes. 3 out of those 4 was 3 pick sixes. We had also they kept them in negative rushing yards with 1 safety and 4 sacks.
And that being the first safety of the season for the Germantown Red Devils. So most definitely that was an exciting moment throughout the game. And I'm going to be honest with you, Darian, I'm excited preparing up for the matchup for the Red Devils going into Whitehaven. That's going to be a game to remember. I will say Whitehaven is always a challenge. Houston was a challenge this year as well, but due to the fact that to see how Houston had that, they were a senior-led team, Whitehaven had such a comeback. So I'm excited to see that game. We'll be right back with more live football coverage.
You're watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
I'm your moderator, Brandon Sewell, coming to you live from the campus of Germantown High School.
So GHS-TV tries to model a real working station.
I really thought it was cool when I first started studio and all the opportunities that it was able to provide for me.
That would be 36 out of 36.
It's a rigorous class that demands a lot from students.
At times you are going to be thrown into the fire to where you're just going to have to figure it out yourself.
Which is really great because then we gain more knowledge. Our teachers will give us how to start, but then we're left to make up the whole entire process.
It just seems to me it's not enough space in the beginning. If it's not, let's figure out what we can do.
They can be a producer, they can be a director, they can work graphics and learn audio. They can go out and shoot field reports.
Akila, back to you.
And it's a challenge to throw them into the environment and say, here's a camera, go out and record this interview and some B-roll. But those are the challenges that grow students to do bigger projects.
Welcome to Red Devil Newsbeat.
In GHS-TV, we have a variety of shows. We have Crosstalk.
Hello and welcome to a new season of GHS-TV's award-winning talk show, Crosstalk.
We have Insider, which is all about Germantown.
Welcome to GHS Insider, the show that's all about the G.
Cut to win and Q talent.
Wake up, Germantown. It's Wednesday, April 5th. I'm calling you in.
Some things that I've learned from this class is that how to work as a team.
We learn how to communicate better with people.
Something I'll take with me from in the future is their slogan, check, double check, and check again.
There's so many different things you can do here. I would say take risks. Push yourself further than you think you can go, and we will help guide you there.
Go Red Devils!
Cut to win and Q talent.
The GHS Fine Arts Department is composed of 6 different disciplines, including instrumental music, which is both band and the strings or orchestra.
My belief is that band is the life of the school. If the band's not fun, the school's not fun.
There's choral music with a variety of different levels for our students, from women's choir and a cappella group.
So choir is an excellent opportunity for you to engage in the music making process and to create relationships and bonds with your fellow classmates.
We have our theater program, which includes acting and tech theater.
It'll teach you how to be a better communicator, it'll teach you how to work with people better, and it'll teach you how to get outside your comfort zone.
We have GHS-TV and the intro classes that go into GHS-TV.
You're watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
Welcome to GHS Insider, the show that's all about the G.
So GHS-TV tries to model a real working station, and we have a visual arts program that goes up into AP courses and also includes IB level.
I think the arts are really important because they provide students with that safe space where they can express themselves, they can be who they really want to be.
The specificity of what is taught and required to be learned here in this department is so particular that they're going away with abilities and skills that other schools aren't teaching.
For more information about the Kappa program, visit ghskappa.com or call 755-7775. You're watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
Welcome back to more live coverage of Germantown football. Darian, I want you to give us just a slight recap of the second half.
So our second half team seemed like we have a touchdown play right here by number 20 as he is untouched running to the end zone. Like we have number 19, our quarterback, hands it off to number 32. He finds a gap and he is running towards the outside. He makes one miss, makes two miss, makes three miss, and scores. Seems like number 8, he's looking, and number 31, he comes back and he intercepts the ball, which gives Germantown the ball and ends the game there.
Let's prepare to Darian, I want to prepare to head back out to the field. Our Germantown Marching Red Devils are preparing now as I speak to prepare for their performance for tonight's game. Tonight was a great night. The Red Devils showed up and showed out. Sent the Sheffield Knights back home with a 0. So that's going to be 0-3 for the Sheffield Knights and 3-0 for the Germantown Red Devils. I'm excited to see what the Whitehaven game leads us, and we'll come back for that. Now heading on to the field for the Germantown Marching Red Devils.
Lock in. I'm wasting this Let's go, Marissa.
thank you for watching GHS TV's live football coverage. Remember, you can see behind the scenes of tonight's coverage on our Facebook and Instagram pages.
And as always, you can watch our programming for free on GHSTV.org. We'll see you September 26th when GHS takes on the Memphis Central for the Red Devils Spirit-Filled homecoming game. That's all for us here at GHS TV. We'll see you next time under the Friday Night Lights.